Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Recreators, episode 19. The way how this episode went, well, I guess we're getting close to the number of episodes coming soon, so things could go ugly or it could go really bad in a certain sense. Those of you guys who watched the episode will understand. Not to mention, I think I would literally just broke out in total mental agony right now. So if anything else, let's go. We have to it that Charon, who's apparently a character from Celestial Stories, ends up clashing against Kanuya, and along with some other things. Though Celestia was trying to stop Kanuya and from harming him because of that's her friend, and eventually what will be revealed later, which I'll get to soon. Eventually, Alisteria ends up clashing against Altair, and she confessed to Alisteria that, yeah, I'm the one that killed her. She said she wanted to save me, but you know what? I just made her pay the price for her arrogance. Enraged by this, Alisteria ends up using her most powerful attack to pierce Altair. But apparently, somehow, Altair, who apparently has the power to manipulate cause and effect, ends up having that stab go to Alisteria instead. And later on, Alisteria was still trying to make her final stand, but Altair effortlessly just sliced her aside, and she just fell and died off. And of course, the author who made Alisteria ends up leaving the room crying in total agony. So I'm like, well, that sucks for a knight to be killed off like that, but I guess it is how it is. Not to mention, she even called Alisteria, you're not the main character here. You're just a supporting role. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. That's really got burned really badly. And as for Celestia, she ends up trying to talk Charon out of this situation for siding with Altair. But Charon says, yeah, but you know the forces is closing in our freaking homeland right now. We can't give up. Right? We can't give up. Neither that, I want to find a way how to recreate all of this. But he still wouldn't listen, as he said that he's tired of fighting. And of course, Matsubara, of course, that's Celestia's creator, says yeah, this is how it is. I mean, he gets really, really tired of fighting eventually, and he can't handle it no more. As for Yuya and freaking Hakuasho, they make amends and try to face on Altair, etc. After freaking Charon, who delivered a devastating blow on Kanuya's machine and him alone, we have to with that what's her name again? Hoshikawa ends up trying to talk Celestia, is this what you're gonna choose? You have to make a choice. And therefore we have to it that Altair interrupts Hoshikawa and tries to kill her. But we have to it that Hakua Sho, along with Tokar Blitz and Mirokoji Yuya, ends up taking Altair all at once. So all four of those guys or so ends up trying to stop her. But apparently she effortlessly blocked off all her attacks and commands Hoshikawa to get abilities that that the people will accept about. But apparently it's not enough for a main character to fit in the story. And we have to it that Kanuya ends up talking to Charon, who blocks his blade, which caused his left hand to bleed, apparently, because his right arm got chapped off, obviously. Tells Charon, if you really are a hero, you will never, side with Altair and be deceived by her. If you really are a hero, you should have listened to Celestia, etc. And Charon reprimands him and says, you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. And we have to it that Celestia decides to clash against Charon, and we have to it that, she has a little small confession scene with her by saying, all those days that you and I fought together and you helping me out, it made me really happy. I'm really sad, and it made my days free and full of life. And Charon said the same thing, and Celestia therefore said, but you know what? I really liked you very much. And therefore Charon says, I didn't expect things to turn out like this to save the world. that you be my last obstacle, etc. And we have to it that Celestia takes a major blow and stops Charon from moving. And we have to it that Charon tells Celestia, "What are you doing? You understand? You'll be affected too, right?" And Celestia tells Kanya to use the open reflective field at full strength from here, and you could be able to crush Bojack along with Charon's. And we have to it that Kanya is like, "What are you talking about? If you get caught in the blast too." And Celestia is like, "Don't worry about me. I can't hold out much longer. With this, you could destroy Altair's last shield." Although he's very hesitant, and Celestia knows that this is how it must be after much hesitation. Kanya says, no, I can't give up. Please, we gotta find out another way. And Celestia's like, "Look, neither can you and your machine could take this guy on. He's too strong." And Charon's like, "Please, Celestia, let go. Don't do this." And we have to it that Celestia makes a final goodbye to Meteora, and she decides to choose this. And she tells Meteora that this is where I take my exit. I hope you guys succeed where you do. And Kanya tries to say, "Please, Celestia, I won't give up." And she goes like, "Do it! You're a freaking hero, you hear me?" And we have to it that Kanya, in great reluctance and hesitation, activates his full reflective field and ends up crushing both Celestia and Charon at the same time. Of course, Matsubara tells Celestia, "Don't worry about being a hero. Forget about the story. Run. That's enough, okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you're the creator of this thing. Although I can understand your feeling, there's no way she's going to change her mind." And eventually she tells her last words to her creator, like, give my words some stories and coffee, okay? And everyone just looks on in agony, in total despair, and she goes like, "Sayonara," and boom. And apparently this is like where the episode ends. So yeah, in this episode, in simple summary without much detail, Celestia and Charon do clash, and Altair does clash against Alistaria and kills her effortlessly by using her own attack and slice her down, and she disperses into material fragments. And she ends up clashing against Hoshikawa, Yuya Miyokoji, and Sho, along with Tokar Blitz. Of course, Kanoya tries to clash against Charon, but pretty much is overpowered by him. Eventually, Celestia made her final choice and decides to hold Charon long enough for Kanoya, reluctantly, to activate his reflective field and kill both of them, and Celestia too. Well, we don't know if she's really dead yet, but if she is, well, guess she should stay gone. Otherwise, it'll just ruin things. But whatever happened in this episode could happen in a faster pace in the next couple of episodes, because they're getting close to 22 episodes, and I really wish the series could have been a longer stride. But so yeah, Altair is really, really strong, considered OP, because people in that world literally just created fictional stories and accepted it, which I cannot really complain or blame them for, because they did not know that this was really going to happen, etc. But whatever happens now, etc., is going to be crazy. And she still plans on destroying the entire world because her creator got killed off by the society's people's behaviors. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm out for Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toodaloo!